Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jason Tatum.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now here's Tatum. White with a screen on Pirtle. Tatum with room to shoot. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
A nice shot by Tatum.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Now here's Brown. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Phoenix.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Tatum. Plenty of space. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Pritchard, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Launches it, and the Raptors another 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So it's Boston now. 9-point game. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Quickley. White for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Barnes, it's good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now Brown, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Jacks up a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 10-point lead. Pass to Brown from outside the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Counted from distance. Dick's got 12 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Olynyk's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Abaji's checked in for Brown. And Mitchell's subbed in for Dick. A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Tillman comes in for Tatum. Green's checked in for White. And it's Springer in for Pritchard. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. To end the run. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Here's Boucher for three. And the Raptors another three.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Stolen by Mitchell. Quickly with the ball. Coming off a 12-point game. Out left to the wing. Here's Abaji. And the Raptors another three.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Springer. The layup misses. Toronto leading by 22. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a three. Knocks down the long J.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Quickly passes to Abaji. From downtown, nails it from three. Agbaji's got 6.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
They've got Davion Mitchell. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Shed in at the 2. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because if you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Abaji. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. From deep, Mitchell. And so the ball's out of bounds. Olynyk touched it last. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Grady Dick.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Walsh is checked in for Boston. The Celtics shooting a rough 29% from the field here. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound, Toronto.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Barnes. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Barnes has got 6 points.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Outside Tatum. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Abaji. Fires from deep. And again, Toronto with a triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside, Green. Can they get it? He drops it from range. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Rebound by Olynyk. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. The steal! Horford for 3. Fires in the triple.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Outside Mitchell. Launches it from deep. Kept alive to the left wing. Pass to Barnes. And there's a 3-second violation. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. Second, the Raptors. 5th best, the Celtics.
And watching these two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Outside Porzingis. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
And he makes a first. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. I mean, it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. And both free throws good for Brown.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's White. 17 points for him last game against New York.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Here's Boucher on the wing. Grady Dick from behind the arc. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Back to Pritchard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Here's Quickly. Still without a bucket. Pass to Brown. Now here's Quickly. The 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Listen, if you give Emmanuel Quickly a look from 3, there's never hesitation.
Now here's Brown. He's closely guarded. Quickly with a rebound. Boucher outside. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Boucher's got 6.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Toronto out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome to halftime, and with neither team at full strength tonight, we'll start off with an injury update.
And not having Drew Holiday, the other guys must step up. It's not just the point production, it's the defense he provides.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Toronto Raptors.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And it's Toronto's ball. On the floor for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And again, Toronto with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
To the right side. Porzingis in the post. He's working on Pirtle. Porzingis passes to White. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. White's got his second basket on the night.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Barnes, it's good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Pritchard. Well, Emmanuel quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
6 to shoot. Here's White. Rebound, Toronto.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Here's White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grady Dick picks one up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Derek White at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
White hits them both. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast. That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce to get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
Quickly outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Quickly. The three from Barnes. He buries it from three. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Tatum. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 15-6 run. Three-pointer. Pick gets the bucket. Pick's got 27 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside White. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Dick. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's White. That one off the back iron and out. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Count it.
This team does not ask Bruce Brown to score a ton, but boy, when he's making his jump shot, look out.
Outside White. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Outside Barnes. Takes the 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Oh, my goodness. What an answer from Scotty Barnes. Drills the comeback triple. Stop it.
Outside White. Back to Brown. Let's go with a 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Dick gets the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Puts it up from the high post. And it's Tatum missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
The 3 from Quickly. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Brown passes to Pritchard. Going inside. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
It's Brown on the wing. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here's Brown for 3. The shot won't fall. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Toronto out in front, running away with this one. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Temple in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's the three. On target from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Springer. Checked by Mitchell. Springer misses. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Here's Boucher for three. Sinks the tray.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
And the Celtics in possession here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Tatum from long range. Mitchell grabs a miss. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Abaji for three. And the Raptors, another three.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Green. Fires the three. No luck on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Temple. There's the triple. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Toronto's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. The three drills it from deep. Temple's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Olynyk passes to Abaji. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Temple. Right side, Olynyk. Banked it in off the glass. Olynyk's gotten his first basket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Grady Dick.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Springer misses. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
The three from Mitchell. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Tatum. And it's rejected. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
The three is up. Drains the triple.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now here's Tatum. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Springer misses.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And the Raptors, another three.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
And here's Tatum. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Grady Dick.